Hello, and welcome back. That is the wrong screen. It's the same browser capture, it's just the wrong screen. Matthew 18 through 19. At that time, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Who, then, is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" He called a little child to him, and placed the child among them. And he said, "Truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whoever takes the lowly position of this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoever welcomes one such child in my name welcomes me. If anyone causes one of these little ones, those who believe in me, to stumble, it would be better for them to have a large millstone hung around their neck and to be drowned in the depths of the sea. Woe to the world because of the things that cause people to stumble. Such things must come, but woe to the person through whom they come. If your hand or your foot causes you to stumble, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life maimed or crippled than to have 2 hands or 2 feet and be thrown into eternal fire. And if your eye causes you to stumble, gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life with 1 eye than to have 2 eyes and be thrown into the fire of hell. See that you do not despise one of these little ones, for I tell you that their angels in heaven always see the face of my Father in heaven. What do you think? If a man owes 100 sheep, and one of them wanders away, will he not leave the 99 on the hills and go look for the one that wandered off? And if he finds it, truly I tell you, he is happier about that one sheep than about the 99 that did not wander off. In the same way, your Father in heaven is not willing that any of these little ones should perish. If your brother or sister sins, go and point out their fault just between the 2 of you. If they listen to you, you have won them over. But if they will not listen, take 1 or 2 others along, so that every matter may be established by the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses. If they still refuse to listen, tell it to the church. And if they refuse to listen even to the church, treat them as you would a pagan or a tax collector. Truly I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Again, truly I tell you that if 2 of you on earth agree about anything they ask for, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there am I with them." Then Peter came to Jesus and asked, "Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times?" Jesus answered, "I tell you not 7 times, but 77 times. Therefore, the kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to settle accounts with his servants. As he began the settlement, a man who owed him 10,000 bags of gold was brought to him. Since he was not able to pay, the master ordered that he and his wife and his children and all that he had be sold to repay the debt. At this the servant fell on his knees before him. "Be patient with me," he begged, "and I will pay back everything." The servant's master took pity on him, canceled the debt, and let him go. But when that servant went out, he found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100 silver coins. He grabbed him and began to choke him. "Pay back what you owe me," he demanded. His fellow servant fell to his knees and begged him, "Be patient with me, and I will pay it back." But he refused. Instead, he went off and had the man thrown into prison until he could pay the debt. When the other servants saw what had happened, they were outraged and went and told their master everything that had happened. Then the master called the servant in. "You wicked servant," he said, "I canceled all that debt of yours because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have had mercy on your fellow servant just as I had on you?" In anger, his master handed him over to the jailers to be tortured until he should pay back all he owed. This is how my heavenly Father will treat each of you unless you forgive your brother or sister from your heart. When Jesus had finished saying these things, he left Galilee and went into the region of Judea to the other side of the Jordan. Large crowds followed him, and he healed them there. Some Pharisees came to him to test him. They asked, "Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any and every reason?" "Haven't you read," he replied, "that at the beginning the Creator made them male and female, and said, 'For this reason a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the 2 will become one flesh'? So they are no longer 2, but one flesh. Therefore what God has joined together, let no one separate." "Why then," they asked, "did Moses command that a man give his wife a certificate of divorce and send her away?" Jesus replied, Moses permitted you to divorce your wives because your hearts were hard. But it was not this way from the beginning. I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, and marries another woman commits adultery. The disciples said to him, If this is the situation between a husband and wife, it is better not to marry. Jesus replied, Not everyone can accept this word, but only those to whom it has been given. For there are eunuchs who were born that way, and there are eunuchs who have been made eunuchs by others. And there are those who choose to live like eunuchs for the sake of the kingdom of heaven. The one who can accept this should accept it. Then people brought little children to Jesus for him to place his hands on them and pray for them. But the disciples rebuked them. Jesus said, Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these. When he had placed his hands on them, he went on from there. Just then a man came up to Jesus and asked, Teacher, what good thing must I do to get eternal life? Why do you ask me what is good? Jesus replied, There is only one who is good. If you want to enter life, keep the commandments. Which ones? He inquired. Jesus replied, You shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not give false testimony, honor your father and mother, and love your neighbor as yourself. All these I have kept? The young man said, What do I still lack? Jesus answered, If you want to be perfect, go, sell your possessions and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come, follow me. When the young man heard this, he went away sad because he had great wealth. Then Jesus said to his disciples, Truly I tell you, it is hard for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of heaven. Again I tell you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of God. When the disciples heard this, they were greatly astonished and asked, Who then can be saved? Jesus looked at them and said, With man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Peter answered him, We have left everything to follow you. What then will there be for us? Jesus said to them, Truly I tell you, at the renewal of all things, when the Son of Man sits on his glorious throne, you who have followed me will also sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone who has left houses or brothers or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or fields for my sake will receive 100 times as much and will inherit eternal life. But many who are first will be last, and many who are last will be first. May God bless the reading of his word. I like this title screen. So yeah, last time we started up Pokemon Violet. We didn't really get very far, and I'm actually going to start this up by backtracking because I think there's something that I can do that I just didn't do last time. But otherwise, I think that we're just gonna keep going. I have the rotations down below. That's every time a Pokemon faints, it rotates out of my party. Let's see if it'll let me do this. Yes, it will. Awesome. Yeah, we're in backtracking. There's a Pokemon that I tried to encounter last time and just couldn't, and I'm gonna see if I can this time. Finally! I'm gonna just throw Pokeballs until I catch it, I think. It's way too low of a level for me to throw this away. Ah! Caught! Finally! Okay, there's that. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Wiglet, garden eel Pokemon. Though it looks like Diglett, Wiglet is an entirely different species. The resemblance seems to be a coincidental result of environmental adaptation. Oh, Combi. And I got a female one! That was a crit. Oh boy. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to quick attack it. Please don't kill it. Yes! Haha! We got a Combi! Combi, tiny bee Pokemon. The trio is together from birth. It constantly gathers nectar from flowers to please Vespiquen. There we go! Sounds sweet. Ah! Bound Sweet, fruit Pokemon. A ingredient drawn in by the sweet scent of these Pokemon will tuck the Bound Sweet in among the berries in its tail and carry them all away. Hola! For fresh produce, look no further than Delicioso. What would you like? Egg, potato salad, and chorizo. Okay. Anything else we can help you with? I'm good, thanks. Okay, this reminds me of... Mystery Gift! Okay, so... get via code. So we have... There is a mystery gift code that Cerebi put out last week. So I figured I may as well use it. Yeah, this is it. Sandwich ingredients gift. Because apparently sandwich crafting is our crafting mechanism in this game. Which I didn't want to get in until we saw at least one shop that sold that stuff. And we did now. That's why I said which reminds me. That's what they were selling. Sandwich ingredients. Just like we had curry in Gen 8, in Gen 9 we have sandwiches. I don't expect that I'm going to be making many, okay? I made curry exactly once in my whole last playthrough. Yeah. Gonna be the same with this. But, hey. Got a whole bunch of stuff for free, so let's do it. My, I sent great depths to your past. You must have been seen much in lives gone by. I can set your Rotom phone to peer into the past lives you lived. I call it Rotometry. Care to try? Sure. I'm guessing it's going to see, all of the other Pokemon games that I have stored on my system. I see a life you once lived in. Oh, where's this? Galar, Sinnoh, or Hisui. Yep. Yes, it's coming into clearer focus. In this previous life, you once tread the grounds of... Galar! I see you facing down enormous challenges at the Galar region with equally enormous Dynamax Pokemon at your side. Allow me to fashion for your Rotom phone a case that befits your memories. And there! Your case is finished. Carry it proudly. Ball Guy case. Sinnoh? Yes, it's coming into clearer focus. In this previous life, you once tread the grounds of... Sinnoh! I see you digging beneath the surface of the Sinnoh region itself, and dazzling crowds in super contest shows. Allow me to fashion for your Rotom phone a case that befits your memories. The Poketch case. Hisui? Yes, it's coming into clearer focus. Hisui! I see you braving a great adventure in the Hisui region, an odd phone gripped in your hand. Wait, where's Hisui? I've never heard of it. Arc phone case. How do I even see the phone case? I hit a loading zone, doing something I definitely wasn't supposed to be doing. It just booted me out. Okay. Don't you get it? If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. Seriously, what's with you? Don't you want to burn bright like awesome with awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we've got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so just sign up already. I'd rather not. Huh? You went in on this too? If you're here to sign up, we'll get to you next. We've nearly got this one in the bag. We're Team Star, kid. We burn so bright it hurts to look at us. But you knew that, right? Nope. Another ignorant little nobody. Here, I'm finally part of Team Star, and still I get no respect? I gotta work my way up the ranks. Hey, we can't just let something like this slide. The honor of our team's on the line, so we've got no real choice but to battle, yeah? That's true. You keep watching the little four eyes over there. I'll make sure this fresh-faced nobody ends up seeing stars. Okay. I'm not really seeing this as a villain team so much as a bunch of jerks. I did notice that I healed my whole party before I did this, though. How come I'm the one seeing stars? Ah, why is a nobody like you so good at battling anyway? That's just not right. No way, she beat you? Does that mean I gotta battle this kid now since I'm higher up Team Stars ranks? Pero bueno, what do you think you're doing? Ugh, it's a student council dweeb. She's gonna report us if we don't book it. I can't believe you, Emily. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you'll ever need, with me. That's really not what happened. Wait, they picked a fight with you? Wow, I read that way wrong. Sorry. I get it now. You two have got Team Star written all over you for sure. I bet you were trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? Hi. We weren't not doing that. Well, that explains it. As head of the student council, stopping this type of nonsense would normally be my job. But this is also the perfect chance for you to try my amazing and ultra-rare gift to you. Terra Orb. An orb that holds within it the power to crystallize. When it is charged with energy, it can be used to cause Pokemon to terastallize. With this Terra Orb, you can terastallize your Pokemon during battle. Let's see, after it terastallizes, I'm pretty sure your Fletchling will be a flying type. Normally you've got to take special classes to be able to get one of these Terra Orbs, but I put in a good word for you. Now, time to give it a whirl. You'll learn to use it faster in battle than if I just explain it to you. Wait, what? You want this kid to practice wailing on her with her Terra Pokemon? Wailing on us with her Terra Pokemon, is that it? Got a problem? You want to battle me instead? Never mind. I'll take my chances with the new kid. And take your places, and battle. They've got a Yungoos. Terastallizing. Here in the Paldea region, Pokemon can crystallize through a strange phenomenon. The people call this terastallizing. You can terastallize your Pokemon by selecting the Terastallize button in battle. When a Pokemon terastallizes, its type changes to its Terra type. Moves of the same type as the Terra type will become much more powerful than usual. After terastallizing a Pokemon once, you won't be able to terastallize a Pokemon again until you heal it up at a Pokemon Center, so use this strategy wisely to seize victory in battles. So, you mean, don't use it. Because I'm gonna win anyway. Your Pokemon burns so bright. Azure is evolving! Woo! Now I have a Meryl. Fuzzy. Meryl, Aqua Mouse Pokemon. The oil-filled tail functions as a buoy, so it's fine even in rivers with strong currents. Nice, Emily. You didn't even have to bother terastallizing your Pokemon. Moves of your Pokemon's Terra type will hit even harder when it's terrestrialized, you know. Sometimes you'll find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. That difference can open up your strategic options. Gotta charge your Terra Orb at a Pokemon Center after every use by healing up your team, though. Well, I'll be on my merry way then, yeah? Hasta la vista! Me too, hasta la vista. It's hasta la vista, but they've just put the R at the end because star. So yeah, Team Star is basically a group of students that like to kick up trouble. They hardly ever show up to class, and when they get together in groups, they're a real headache. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them, from what I hear. Excuse me. Well, thanks. So yeah, see you around. Aw, look at you, Emily. Already becoming a big hero around campus. I don't think I've seen that girl around. Maybe she's a new transfer, like you. That Eevee bag, though. Love that fluff. Anyway, seems like the troubles died down, so we'd better book it up to school. You ready to climb the worst staircase in the world? Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's a pretty terrible staircase. This is the famous, tortuously long staircase of the Academy. Not an easy climb, is it? It wouldn't be if I was doing it in real life, but on a video game. Mesa Goza is like a full table. It's got the school, it's got the culture, it's got everything. Here we are, Emily. Welcome to Uva Academy. This here's the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, and those halls off to the sides lead to all different parts of school. Totally big enough to let loose and battle in here, but for some reason they banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance. Because it makes a mess. Miss Emily, Miss Nimona, how did you find your first school commute? We had a blast. I imagine Miss Nimona's high spirits helped with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. Not that I was expecting any less from our champion-ranked student council president. Reliable as ever, Miss Nimona. Well, I know how to look after my friends. Right, Emily? Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in town, Director. Did? Where? It was down the stairs from the front gates. They were hassling this kid with an Eevee backpack. That is quite the news. He's still to be found out there. Actually, Emily flexed on him and ran him off. You don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try to help a fellow student, Miss Emily. But you might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at our academy. And Miss Nimona, do remember that the school staff is here to resolve any such troubles. Right. Yes, sir, Director. Child with an Eevee backpack, you say. I suppose that might have been Miss Penny. I'm relieved to hear she's come to class, at least. Ah, and Miss Nimona, if you'd be so good, do report to Mr. Jack about this Team Star business. As your homeroom teacher, he should be kept apprised of all such goings-on. You got it, sir. Ah, but look at the time. You two had better hurry along. Classes will be starting soon. We're in class 1A, Emily. Come on, I'll show you the way. Good morning, Mr. Jack. Hello, everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it? Ooh, me! I want to hear the news. Too many things are being rendered and it's slowing down. Okay, this is kind of a problem because, you might notice that it's significantly less things that than cause things to slow down in Xenoblade 3, which is on the same system. I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend joining our happy homeroom as of today. Wonder what they'll be like. Alright, you can come on in. Could I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself? Sure, I'm Emily. Did you hear that? She seems super friendly and fun. Looks like everyone's eager to get to know you, Emily. Alright then, who wants to be the first to ask her new friend a question? Me. Can I ask a question? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? Let's be honest, I like the battling. Really? Awesome! I'm totally the same. Does anyone else have a question for their new classmate? Me, I have a question. You went to all the trouble of enrolling here, so spill, Emily. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right? I want to be a strong trainer. You will be. Oh, I just know it. You and me, we're going to get so strong battling together. Yeah, I do like to collect as many Pokemon as I can, but also I'm not really going for Pokedex completion. I have never gone for Pokedex completion, because it's just tedious at times, okay? You saw me earlier with the Pachirisu? That was terrible. And that's just one Pokemon that I saw once. What about Pokemon I've never seen? And I don't even know are there. Yeah. You will be. Oh, I just know it. You and me, we're going to get so strong battling together. Well, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself, Emily. I'm Mr. Jock. I teach biology here at the Academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher. That's your seat. Second row from the front. Alright, you ragamuffins. Be nice and friendly to our new classmate. We will, Mr. Jock. Get to know the Academy campus by exploring a bit on your own. Oh hey, so we meet again. You remember me, right? Oh, from the lighthouse. Yeah, exactly. That's my little know-it-all, buddy. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? No need to tell me your name. Emily, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid who showed up with the president of the student council. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You've got to help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. Well, let's just dream first. Got your interest, have I? You want to hear all about my dream, right? Well, this might come as a surprise, but the fact is, I'm all about that picnic life. The great outdoors, the perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? I found this book the other day, and it had a section about these Herba Mystica things. Basically, they're some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now, there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica, based on what I read. Just taking a little lick of them once they've been powdered will get your blood flowing, provide nutrients, prevent aging, it'll even boost the immune system. These herbs seem like they're the real deal, only found here in Paldea, and rare to boot. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that's gonna be pretty tough to try and to grab even a few sprigs. To see, Titans are, well, I think they've got to be things like this. Monsters of Area 0. As we descended further into Area 0, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, but we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. It has a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. I really want to get those orbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand, either. And I'd never hear the end of it if I went crawling to that student council girl. But here you waltz up. You gotta help me out with this. You'd be perfect. Yeah, sure. Nope, wait, I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the places where it seems there might be Titans on your map app for you. We have a false dragon, a quaking earth, open sky, lurking steel, and stony cliff. Path of Legends, huh? Let's do a bit, and we can get more into the details later. And in the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all. Pack of Stardust. Stardust. Lovely red sand that flows between the fingers with a loose, silky feel. It can be sold at a low price to shops. Give the idea some serious thought, please. This is Emily, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind. What do you mean, hacked? Well, as far as you're concerned, it means I'm basically in control of your phone right now. My name's Cassiopeia. But never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Tell me, Emily, you know about Team Star, right? Yes. Great, I appreciate you being upfront here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some academy students a while back. They cause headaches for the school and try to bring other students down to their level. And I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. No? No need to reply right this second. We can discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll leave you to it. Bye. You hacked my phone. Why would I want to help you? Ah, Miss Emily. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? Of course, sir. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information, after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go, then, young lady. Team Star, you say? When Pokemon terrestrialize, their type becomes their Terra type. That means the moves of their Terra type will have their power increased. Moves of the Pokemon's original type will keep their usual power increase as well. For example, if Pikachu, which is innately electric type, has Steel as its Terra type, then upon terrestrializing it would receive boosts in power for both the Steel type move Iron Tail and the electric type move Thunderbolt. Oh, interesting. It's the Violet book, with a mysterious purple tome. Do you want to read it? Sure. Which section would you like to read? The Great Crater of Paldea. A photograph from the survey team's point of ingress to the crater, which is visible in the background. Luck favored us with fine weather, making it for a smooth outset, but clouds obscured the crater's distant depths, where the treasure of legend is said to lie. Now, onward and downward. Yeah, no, that's all we have. No way to navigate anywhere else. The adventure into Area Zero. Within the Great Crater of Paldea lies the mysterious Area Zero, a place home to such landscapes, such plant life, and such Pokemon as we had never seen. It is inhospitable to human life, and as such, I suspect something altogether unknown to humankind sleeps in its depths. Oh, there was more. Photograph of a spot where the survey team rested on day 2 of the expedition. Note the strange symbols inscribed in the ground here. Were they left by explorers of the time of the Paldean Empire, or could they be older still? Regardless, they seemed as if they must hold some meaning. Cartograph. Legends form a spiral down the inner walls of Area Zero, offering a path of descent. Vegetation and sources of water are here as well. Legends tell that the precious stones or wondrous fruits have long slept in Area Zero's depths, protected by some manner of guardian. Pokemon. Sketches by a survey team member. Surprisingly, the Pokemon species we observed in the upper strata of Area Zero seemed little different from those seen outside of the crater. Now and then we heard unfamiliar cries from the lower strata. Herba Mystica. Area Zero was home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dubbed them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldea. However, before we could harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokemon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these Titan Pokemon. Mysterious plates. During our descent into Area Zero, we came across a buried metal plate inscribed with a strange symbol. We attempted to shape off a piece of the plate, but failed to leave even a scratch. In determining the nature of the metal seems beyond modern science. We know not why the inscription was made, let alone how. Legendary treasure. Countless days into our descent, we reached at last the very depths of the Great Crater. There we found a cave with formations of gemstones, shining blindingly bright as far as we could see. Perhaps that strange light itself is the guardian said to watch over treasure deep within the crater. Oh, that's Cobalion! An imagined Pokemon. A drawing of a fantastical Pokemon is envisioned by our sketch artist. The compactness and cruelty of the strange Pokemon that dwell in the Area Zero's lower reaches tickled the artist's imagination, prompting the sketch of what other species that inhabit these depths might look like. It's literally just Cobalion. A Phantom Memory. During our exploration of Area Zero's depths, I, Heath, strayed from the team and was later found unconscious. When awoken, I could only recall speaking with someone in an unfamiliar place, as if in a dream. I was found holding the page shown here. The handwriting is my own, but I have no memory of writing this. Our generous sponsor. The author, Heath, pictured with the director of UVA Academy. The Academy's generous funding made the Area Zero expedition possible, and the data gathered has been shared with the Academy in hopes that it will aid in the institution's research work and foster future generations of scholars and scientists. About the author. Heath, an author of the Violet Book, shown here with his partner, Cyclizar. A natural historian as well as a writer, he was chosen for the Area Zero expedition and penned this account upon returning from the Great Crater of Paldea. Cyclizar aided the expedition as well by bearing the team's luggage and equipment. Something Pokemon. While separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon, or even alive at all, I know not. I'm gonna say shell. It bore a shell with the layers of overlapping hexagons, and gleamed brighter than brimstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. For Pokemon trainers who are out to grow stronger and wiser, there's no higher calling than becoming a champion. To reach that lofty rank, you must pass the test administered at Paldea's official Pokemon League headquarters. In Paldea, anyone, and in fact, any number of people, can become a champion regardless of factors like age. That means you can too, as long as you've got the strength and the wisdom to set a leaderly example for your fellow trainers. Your path to becoming a champion lies in the Pokemon gyms throughout Paldea. Once you've defeated the 8 gym leaders in battle and earned their gym badges, we look forward to your knock on the Pokemon League's door. Very well, Champion Nimona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing, you can count on me. In fact, I bet this is gonna be fun! Glad to hear it. Good day, then. You look like a gym leader. Oh, pardon me. Oh, Emily, hey! Who was that? Piqued your interest, huh? That lady is, well, they call her La Primera. She's strong, she can do pretty much anything, she's got cool practically coming out of her ears. She's basically everything I want to be, or that any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really. Oh, which reminds me, remember in homeroom when I asked what your dream is? Well, since your heart's already set on becoming a really strong trainer, I've got an idea for you. You should try to reach champion rank like me. Yeah, I will. Oh wow, hang on though, I've got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes. Oh boy. The trainers who reach champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong. They're pro-tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. But they're not all metronome. You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you have to do more than just take classes here. You got to take on 8 Pokemon gyms and win so you can collect their gym badges. Once you've done all that, all that's left is a special test, the Champion Assessment. And once you pass that, then at long last you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, the coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything. I reached champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know. Oh, the treasure hunt is a special independent study thing we've got here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of the school year. You're great. It's great. You get to leave school to go have an adventure and learn however you want. I guess you could say my journey to becoming a champion was the treasure I found. Maybe. I don't know yet if that's the answer I'm looking for. Anyway, I've got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save the gym's location in your map app in case you decide to go for it. Okay. And it looks like the person that we just saw is not actually a gym leader. Victory Road! Give it some thought. Calling Miss Emily to the director's office, please. Once again, Miss Emily to the director's office, please. Thank you for coming, Miss Emily. Have you been enjoying your time here at Uva Academy? Sure. That is most wonderful to hear. Now, you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. But let me assure you, there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here in my office. It seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. Ah, no, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Just allow me to connect us. Hello, Emily. It is nice to meet you. My name is Professor Turo. I carry out Pokemon research within the Great Crater of Paldea. At a site known as Area Zero. That's the thing. That is the thing. The professor is, in fact, a graduate of a fine academy, as well as a splendid researcher. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Emily, student ID number 805C393. Oh, they've started putting letters in these now, too, huh? You are the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Miraidon. Is that correct? Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that you were honest in confirming the facts. Well, I mean, I did get it from your son, so... not that I do not mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. With what? Oh, how good to see that you are well. It has been quite a while since we last met. Miraidon was once in my care, you see. Its Pokeball was also originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvin. Yes, he said he's your son. I am no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Would you continue looking after Miraidon on my behalf? Sure. I do appreciate your agreement. Miraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. It can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the capabilities it once had. I will provide you with my contact information. If you would please get out your phone. I will be in regular contact going forward, so keep tabs on your status. Until then. Could this Pokemon have its origins within Area Zero? I'm pretty sure it does. Turo, don't tell me you actually did it. Did what? Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite the favor of you. But of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life together with that Miraidon. Hello! Excuse me! Oh, you're still here, Emily. Oof, getting called into the director's office? How'd you land in that much trouble already? Nah, kidding. I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Jacques wanted me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room, Emily. Let's go check it out. Your dorm room. Your dorm room. A nice space of your own away from home. Ta-ta-ta-chan! From today on, this is your room, Emily. Actually, it's as new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before. Maybe check out your new bed? Looks comfy. And you might be pretty worn. You must be pretty worn out from all this stuff happening to you on your very first day, huh? A quick rest on the bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again. I'll see you tomorrow when you've rested up. Then we can battle even more. Take care. Seems like it's time for a good rest. This leads to the bathroom. Make sure to keep it nice and clean. Your own personal kitchen. It's your study desk. It's got plenty of handy space to put things to the side, too. That is way bigger than my desk, I can tell you that. I have never had a desk that big. Ready to call it a day? You'll need rest. You'll need rest if you want to be prepared for your new school life. Sure. The days quickly fly by after you start your new life at Uva Academy, and then the last day arrives for your true adventure to begin. Attention all students. Today marks the beginning of an important new assignment. Please assemble in the schoolyard while I explain in more detail. It's time! I've been waiting forever for this! Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard. Only one choice. Schoolyard. A courtyard is sometimes used for battle studies class. It's a calming place suited to exercising or relaxing. Excellent. It seems everyone is here. Well then, it's time that I explained your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. You have all learned much within the walls of our fine academy. But now it is time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldea's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture. Discover the Pokemon that live here. Oh boy, Fungus. And get to know the people, too. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? And what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokemon partners will be there to help you. You will journey together. Learn new things together. Share each other's thoughts and feelings. And find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study, when you return to us as fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin. Onward! Tomaya! It's great time for the great outdoors! Well, that's what a Cyclozard is. Interesting. Come on, Cyclozard. We're riding out. Take care, everyone, and remember, the Great Crater of Paldea is exceedingly dangerous, and treating it is a violation of school rules. What are you waiting for, Emily? Let's go! Do you think everyone heard my warning? With the students so full of vim and vigor, I find it hard not to worry. Emily! Emily! The treasure hunt. It's finally starting. What do they mean by treasure? Yeah, fair question, since it's your first time. Come on, let's walk and talk. A treasure hunt is a huge part of the Yuva Academy school year. The point isn't to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure, necessarily. We're just, more just making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldea's got to offer. You could try to beat Pokemon gyms, you could help out people in need, you could hunt for real capital T treasure if you wanted even. There's stuff we'd never learn sitting in a classroom, you know? This is our chance to learn it. Plus, there's so many chances to battle, which is obviously perfect for me. You and me for sure got a battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready. Sure. Oh yeah, battling can wait. I meant to tell you. Did you know your phone's map app lets you set yourself destinations? You can try setting one of the gyms as your destination. That'll get you on your way easy. Shh. How's that for student council president? Giving your own friends an insider advantage? Arvin? Insider advantage? Jeez, you make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I did was suggest that she check out the gyms. It's up to Emily whether she goes. Emily's gonna have her hands full searching out Titan Pokemon with me. She doesn't have time to waste on something like chasing after the champion rank. Me and her are gonna be too busy visiting the layers of Titans and nabbing their Herba Mystica. And cereal? Don't go filling her head with weird stories. It's in the Violet book. Hey, all I did was invite her along. It's still up to Emily whether she goes, right? Ugh. Emily, your phone's ringing. Ah, Cassiopeia. You know, you could just call me instead of trying to hack my phone. I think that would be easier. Hey Emily, Cassiopeia here. It's about Operation Starfall. Remember what I told you before? Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads. Each one's got their own base. I need you to go to each base, all 5 of them, and beat the squad boss there. Team Star's grunts might try and get in your way, but I'll be helping you out, from a distance. And heads up that the bosses each specialize in different Pokemon type. Just remember the names of their crews and you'll figure it out. Still, no need to worry. With your skills, I'm sure you're more than up to the task. I'll just go ahead and add the base's locations to your phone for you. Fairy, dark, fighting, poison, and fire. Okay. Starfall Street. Good luck with those bosses. I'll hook you up with some nice rewards every time you beat one. Wait 1 second, who are you supposed to be? And Team Star? Those punks are a serious hazard. They're not Emily's problem. That's right, because she's got more important things to do, like searching out awesome ingredients with me. I thought it was up to Emily to decide whether she goes or not. Wasn't that what you said, Nimona and Arvin? How do you know my... I'm looking forward to seeing what you can pull off, Emily. Bye. What was all that all about? Emily, I'm glad you're making plenty of friends here, but try not to get dragged into anything dangerous. Anyway, no more weird vibes. We've got a big adventure to start. I'm gonna battle every single Pokemon trainer I meet. I just keep trying to become the strongest. I bet that experience will be the thing I treasure. Guess I'll start by heading to a gym and training up some new Pokemon. Here, I'll send you a pic of what the gym buildings look like. Okay. Oh, and I know we've been running our mouths, but it's your call what to do, Emily. Go where you want. Do what it is you really want to do the most. Treasure of our very own. For me, that's gotta be my big dream of tracking down the Herba Mystica, that is. Once we get those herbs, I'll make you the absolute best sandwich you've ever had in your life. God, what'd you come out for? Did it come out just because you said sandwich? Haha. You're not. Oh, well, you're not getting one. Seems like it wants to start moving. Is it telling you to get on, Emily? Press the plus button to jump onto Miraidon. You'll find you can get around more quickly. When you're on Miraidon's back, you can press the B button to have it jump, allowing you to leap over obstacles in your path. Press the plus button again to get off Miraidon and walk. Interesting. Whoa, it transformed! Now it really looks like some kind of weird Cyclizar. As long as you got Miraidon, you can go pretty much anywhere. Now there's your Cloyster. Humph? Humph. Yeah? Maybe. Well, if you're going to search for those Titan Pokemon, I'd say set out from the East Gate. But since Emily is actually headed to take on some gyms, I'd say go for the West Gate. Besides, it's way too easy to get lost out east. Shh. Man, this is why I can't get along with you. I'm out of here. Catch up soon, little buddy. I'll head to a gym. See you around, Emily. The treasure hunt has finally begun. This special event is held by the Academy to encourage students to set out on their very own and learn for themselves. You're free to decide where you want to go as you search for a treasure all your own. Ooh, that's quite a jump. I'm going to head out to the south then. Here we go. Yes! Woo! Finally got a Pachirisu. Pachirisu, Ella Squirrel Pokemon. A pair may be seen rubbing their cheek pouches together in an effort to share stored electricity. South Province Area 4! A nugget! It can be sold at a high price to shops. That's a Salazzle! Ahaha! This is fun. That didn't do hardly anything! Got a Kelpsie Berry, and yeah, I have a feeling that anything up here is going to be really tough. But I'll try a little bit. How's Goomy do? Yeah, it's level 23. That's better than the Salazzle, I'll give it that. But not by much. I caught it! Goomy, soft tissue Pokemon. Goomy's horns are excellent sensory organs that cover all 5 of Goomy's senses. Goomy picks up on danger from the movement of the air. Ah! Fusion. Coco's trying to learn Bite, sure. We'll take it over Round. Over Leer. Fanpea, long-nosed Pokemon. It is far stronger than it appears. If a Fanpea is swinging its trunk around and your arm gets hit by it, your arm bone will shatter. Ow! I'm a netball, right? Yeah, here we go. Haha! Amigo is learning Wing Attack. Sure. We'll get rid of Peck. Basculin, hostile Pokemon. Red Strike form. It's so vicious that it's called the Thug of the River, yet Basculin is still targeted by predators such as Dondozo and Bombardier. I haven't heard of either of those. Ha! Happy learn Sweet Kiss. Oricorio learn Peck. Sunkern learn Absorb. Hatena, calm Pokemon. It senses the feelings of other living creatures. Be careful not to expose it to strong emotions for too long, or it will end up exhausted. Snora's not gonna work while you're awake. I caught something without anything fainting! It's a miracle! Sunkern learned Mega Drain. Buff is trying to learn Sweet Kiss. Sure. We'll get rid of Defense Girl. Ooh, there's a Scyther over there. Fido is trying to learn Covet, sure. Over Tackle. Barboach, Whiskers Pokemon. It probes muddy riverbeds with its 2 long whiskers. Slimy film protects its body. Haha! We got Scyther. I note that Sunkern went straight from level 10 to level 13. Ralts is trying to learn Hypnosis, sure. We'll get rid of Double Team. Fido wants to learn Bite. We'll get rid of Growl. Scyther, Mantis Pokemon. The sharp sides on its forearms become increasingly sharp by cutting through hard objects. Ha! Got a Mischievous. Another peer from underneath. And we've got some interesting terrain in the background there. Mischievous, Screech Pokemon. It loves to bite and yank people's hair from behind without warning, just to see their shocked reactions. Okay. I really had to go. Yeah, we're leaving now. I'm out of Pokeballs. Buff's learning Disarming Voice, sure. Replace. Copycat. Choodle, Snapping Pokemon. A popular game among children is to lift up sticks that Choodle have bitten onto to see whose Choodle can hang on the longest. Okay. Did you know? Locking on. If you press the ZL button, you can lock onto a nearby Pokemon, meaning you'll keep your sights set on it. Once you've locked on, throwing a Pokeball with the ZR button will let you start a battle with the Pokemon you were aiming for. Oh. I did not know that. Pokemon. I need lots of Pokeballs. Ha! Got a Deerling. Synthesis? Sure. What are you getting rid of? Poison powder. Deerling, seasoned Pokemon, spring form. Despite Deerling's adorable appearance, farmers consider it a nuisance since it loves plant shoots and will eat them all up. I got a Pokemon in the background that looks kind of like a Yungoos, but I'm pretty sure it's a new Pokemon. Aha! Got Murkrow. Sure to learn Bite. Sure wants to learn Fury Swipes. And it has Scratch. Switcheroo. Regular learn Wrap. Bounce Sweet learn Rapid Spin. Murkrow, Darkness Pokemon. If spotted, it will lure an unwary person into chasing it, then lose the pursuer on mountain trails. Unslap was gonna be double super! Toxel, baby Pokemon. This selfish, attention-seeking Pokemon stores poison and electricity in 2 different sacs inside its body. Ha! Bounce Sweet learn Razor Leaf. Fletchling wants to learn Flail. Overgrowl. Diglett wants to learn Mud Slap, finally getting a ground type move. Over Sand Attack. Dunsparce, Land Snake Pokemon. If spotted, it escapes by burrowing with its tail. It can float just slightly using its wings. Aha! Houndour, dark Pokemon. It uses different kinds of cries for communicating with others of its kind and for pursuing its prey. Oh, it's a Gimme Ghoul! Oh, Neat! Demighoul. Coin chest Pokemon. Chest form. It lives inside an old treasure chest. Sometimes it gets left in shop corners since no one realizes it's actually a Pokemon. Crystals. All around Paldea, you may spot gleaming crystals emitting brilliant beams of light. If you investigate one, you'll be able to take on a Terra Raid battle and try to defeat powerful Terra Pokemon. Terra Raid battles. In Terra Raid battles, you work together with other trainers to battle powerful Terra Pokemon. You can battle alongside faraway friends while you're in online mode or nearby friends while you're in offline mode. These battles will pit you against Terra Pokemon with rare Terra types. If you and your allies can work together to defeat the Terra Pokemon, you'll have a chance to catch it and also get special items. Sure, whatever. It's a Fido, but... This is like a max raid battle, except using the local thing. The rules of Terra Raid battles. In a Terra Raid battle, you'll try to defeat a Terra Pokemon within a time limit. If your Pokemon is knocked out, it will be revived after a while, but you'll also take a time penalty, so try to avoid letting your Pokemon faint if you can. You can also perform a special action in Terra Raid battles, cheering. By cheering for your side, you can do things like boosting the stats of Pokemon on your side or helping them recover their health. You can perform cheers 3 times per battle. I got a Fido. Special Fido. We got Experience Candy XS, Experience Candy S, Fido Fur, Resist Feather, and a lot of Stardust. Okay. Crabrawler, Boxing Pokemon. If it loses its pincers, they'll quickly regrow. The pincers are popular ingredients in paella since their shells produce a tasty soup stock. Alright. Well, with that done, guess we'll just jump back over to here. And, we'll be doing more exploring next time! Yay! I think it's gonna probably be a while. You know what? I actually probably have to do some progress now so I can actually get some cash. But other than that... anyway, that's gonna be closing it for today. Yeah, I think my main driver for making actual real progress in the game is going to be I'm out of cash. Anyway, that's gonna be all for today. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.